I'm James Clifford.
I'm John Lehan.
And I'm Preston Hashagen.
Alright, so on my way over here, I'm listening to Matchbox 20, and he like says like a line in the song where he's talking about, he's like, don't make me change my tone, boy. And I was like, wow, that would not fly today.
The singer in the song said that?
Yeah,
Rob
Thomas, the lead singer of Matchbox 20.
Rob Thomas, you cannot pull that off.
Crocodile Dundee? And he like smokes cigars, like he makes them.
Rob Thomas. Oh, I'm gonna look at. I don't know a lot about Rob Thomas outside of him being the lead singer of Matchbox 20.
This kid made this look like him. I'm pretty sure it's him. And then he keeps smoking, or Crocodile Dundee catches him smoking a cigar, so he makes him smoke him until he throws up. If I remember correctly.
Crocodile Dundee being a great anti-tobacco spokesperson.
Oh no, I don't know. Yeah, because he smokes them nonstop. It's super weird. Because it was one of his cigars. Maybe that's why he was mad.
All I know about Rob Thomas is he's in Matchbox 20, and then he had a solo career, which is redundant because let's get real, he is Matchbox 20.
Yeah, basically. Nobody else knows anybody or like any other members. So.
Cause he's so smooth.
Baby, so smooth. Hey man, I like Santana though.
I mean, Santana's fine. I just hate that song.
I think
I'm looking at the. This is it the first Crocodile Dundee?
No.
For fuck's sake.
It's like 3, I think. I want to say 3.
Was there 3? I know there was like 2 at least.
I think there's like 3 or 4 of them.
There was at least 2.
Okay, hold on.
I believe it's 3. But in the meantime, while you look that up, Clifford, I want to hear about when your mom discovered that your dad was watching porn on her phone.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to try to remember this event, but I basically came home from work one day, trying to relax, unwind, get in my room, and all I hear is my mom coming out.
I made that up. I don't think he was in Crocodile.
I think you're talking to me.
Maybe you're
you keep going. John, stop interrupting. I want to hear this lovely story.
With Rob Thomas? But hold on, I'm gonna look up a side-by-side.
Look up Rob Thomas on IMDb, and then just see what movies he was in. Would that be a quicker search?
I don't think he was in any movies.
Well, then I may be wrong, but
I think he was just in Matchbox 20.
We'll find out.
He was in a movie, I know that much.
All right, well then continue your story.
But anyway, yeah, so I come home from work, and I hear my mom go into the living room, start screaming at my dad as Mary does, and pretty sure she's holding the phone. She's like, "Hey, Pat, oh yeah, you like when I go out in town? Yeah, you like when I go out in town? You take my phone, look at things on my phone for you, huh? Yeah? I see what you're looking at when my phone's not." He was looking at porn. Because literally one time he came up to me with my mom's smartphone asking for help because he got stuck on a screen. When I hit back like 2 times, it went to like Pornhub.
Like when it pulls up those like ads that you can't shut off, it's like, your phone may be infected.
Yeah, and he's like, I don't know what to do.
You gotta refresh this shit, man.
Yeah, so I basically backed up to the point where I got to Pornhub and then hit back one more time. And he had Googled just the word porn. Which is like what I did when I first got a computer at the age of like 15.
You're like, no, Dad, literally put in exactly what you want and it will be there.
You'll find it.
Unless you're me. Unless you're me.
All right.
It's never there.
Rob Thomas has 5 acting credits. And in each of these acting credits, Rob Thomas is playing Rob Thomas.
So, are you serious?
He was in It's Always Sunny.
Yes,
he was in an episode of that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Oh, this is
because he's in a mental institution.
2 of the acting credits are from music videos for Matchbox 20.
That doesn't count.
I'm gonna find this shit out. That's the entire story.
He's done 38 soundtracks. The motherfucker's got a lot of soundtracks under his belt.
My mom came home and my dad had left the porn open on the phone that wasn't hers.
Alright, hang on. There's Crocodile Dundee, Crocodile Dundee 2, and Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles.
I knew, oh yeah.
Apparently Rob Thomas was born in West Germany.
Good for him.
In 1972.
There's also Le Crocodile du Boston.
Thanks for tuning into your Rob Thomas podcast.
There are worse things to have a podcast about.
It's true.
He's smooth.
So smooth.
He's smooth. Oh man, it's definitely Crocodile Dundee.
He's an odd-looking fella.
Probably why he talks like an odd fellow too. Well, it's just like.
Oh no, it's definitely maybe it's not him.
Like here he is again.
He looks so surprised.
And I don't know why. I just expect him to be in like, I don't know. I want him to be in way better shape.
What's that movie about the dolphin?
I expected better from you, Rob.
He kind of looks like a lesbian in this one.
What's that movie about the dolphin that they had back in the 90s?
Flipper?
Yeah.
I think it's older, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look this shit up, dude. Because, I don't know, I could have sworn it was Crocodile Dundee, but I don't know.
Oh, Rob Thomas is on The Voice. It's Rob Thomas.
I'm starting to think Rob Thomas was not forced to smoke cigars.
Dude, it was Flipper. And it was Elijah Wood.
Oh, these are different people.
That's a completely different person.
Hey, man. They both got the baby face.
They do, but...
I didn't know that Paul Hogan was in Flipper.
Frodo.
Until just now.
Paul Hogan was in Flipper either.
That's why I thought Crocodile Dundee.
I forgot his real name was Paul Hogan.
It was Flipper.
Is he related to the Hulk?
I doubt it. I don't think the Hulk's last name is really Hogan.
It's not. It's like Balea or some shit like that.
Yeah,
his real name's Terry.
Terry something.
Terry, fuck your wife.
Terry, fuck your wife, yeah.
And
if you want to hear more about that, turn to the Macho Madness episode. But,
we don't get into great detail about what actually happened in real life, but
we do, or at least theorize.
Yeah, we theorize quite a bit.
I'm pretty sure we're right.
I don't doubt it.
He said brother every pump. It's like brother.
Every pump.
Brother, take your vitamins, brother.
I think he just spelled it out, really.
Vitamin D, brother. And then when he finished, he did the whole little arm
madness
thing. She's making no sound. He's just doing the ear thing. Yeah, just like.
And it comes crashing down.
Hogan. Open the cockpit doors and grab onto the controls.
We're getting
Put the plane into a nosedive. Hogan. Okay,
we're getting way off topic.
I have the Self-Destruction of the Ultimate Warrior DVD.
Oh my god, we need to watch that.
I also have Tombstone, but that's all matches, and Jake the Snake's
Google,
DVD.
That's depressing. I don't want to watch that. That's really depressing.
Yeah, I've seen
that's
it.
like
there's two actually. There's two movies. Mine's a documentary. And there's a movie.
There's an even more depressing documentary.
Is that one like it shows him wrestling like not too long ago, and it's like, why are you still doing this?
That's a different one called Card Subject to Change.
It was so bad.
And like he was wrestling in like fucking gymnasiums and like in the backwoods of Louisiana.
Well, I have Pick Your Poison.
I'm talking about like 10 years ago.
I don't know, but I got Pick Your Poison on DVD. That's like the really depressing. He talks about his dad and shit. And then there's one where it's like about DDP getting him into yoga and trying to get him into a match. And then
DDP's a goddamn hero.
He is. That dude's like.
He made that one dude lose. That dude's as
old as Ric Flair.
A shit ton of weight.
I remember when I was a kid, I found that out.
Mike used to be big into that.
He like helped Razor Ramon too.
Well, he used to be illiterate.
DDP.
Yeah, he couldn't like not read for like a long time.
That's why he didn't want to call it what it was. He just calls it a DDP. Like, I can't fucking spell diamond.
Yeah, he was like illiterate, and then he like learned to read in his 30s.
And then learned to wrestle in his 40s.
Hey, I gotta say, that's like an achievement. Is that old? Like, could you
yeah, dude, he's like as old as Ric Flair, so he didn't get big, like really start till the 90s. So imagine like Ric Flair was already around like the
those
70s.
Guys are on steroids.
Recently,
no, just yoga, dude. It heals.
Cool with him, maybe.
Wait a minute, I don't know. Maybe DDP not, because he's not. When you like look,
he's
at
not
him,
huge. He's not Triple H.
He's just a really tall dude. He kind of like his body. He's like an average dude.
I remember
he was really tall.
When like my cable was fucked up. If you like cropped it the right way, you could jerk off to Triple H's cleavage. Like it looked like titties.
You've done that, haven't you?
No, I haven't, but I wish I did.
Because I mean, at least there was usually like a girl that would pop up that you could think about for a few minutes when she came on screen.
Later.
Ric Flair like 3 weeks ago was in like an accident or something. I don't know what I think it might have been a car accident. He almost died.
I don't think I saw that.
For some reason, I was picturing him going in a head-on into traffic, going woo!
He did it on purpose.
As soon as they let him out of the hospital, this motherfucker cuts a promo on Twitter and puts it out there about how he can never die. And he's like, woo! The kid stealing, wheeling, dealing, son of a gun.
And then he had a heart attack. I just love cuts a promo on Twitter. That's the world we live in now.
How old is he though?
He's
probably in his like he's 60 something.
I'm pretty sure he did the Woo thing first.
No, but
Sting does the Woo thing too.
Yeah, his is a bit different though.
Everything I remember with Sting was like he didn't speak.
That's like
Crow era.
Later Sting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't follow wrestling like you guys.
When Sting first came out,
we talked about this in the Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man.
Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah, because Sting's hair, like when his natural hair color is like blonde,
and he had like bleach blonde hair.
And we talked about this. Him and Ultimate Warrior were the Blade Runners. They were a tag team.
That's a cool name.
So Sting used to have like the same face paint as the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, he kind of had that like batty shape.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing.
Well, actually, then Sting kind of had the ones where it looked just.
Picture on Google.
It just looked kind of like a dash of makeup across his face too, or it was like streaks of like
Sting
color.
was around for like super long, but I remember like when I got into wrestling,
he was always one of like WCW's like biggest things, but basically like
I never watched that. I was always like big in like WWF, so I was like I won't watch
not
that.
Not WWE. WCW is what I meant to say before.
No, you did.
Oh, I thought
I'm saying I was a big fan of WWE, so I never really followed Sting.
Well,
but I always heard about how they always wanted him to come over, but he wouldn't.
His thing was he was like the only guy for the longest time ever to go to the WWE, and then he did it. Like,
and then it didn't really.
Yeah, but I never
watched
any of that. So
he's like way too old by that time. He already wasted too much time in TNA and like.
Oh goddamn, dude! I don't remember that.
Yeah, that was him,
that's probably way before you would have
started.
even thought to watch wrestling.
Well, I remember I saw one where his makeup was like a variation of that, but it was more like I guess in between probably.
Yeah.
What it became in that.
Because basically after The Crow came out,
like he also used to wear very similar like Macho Man
Jesus,
jackets.
dude.
Yeah, Sting was ridiculous.
He's old as fuck too, isn't he?
Yeah, he's pretty old. But then you couldn't tell when he goes into like the Crow shit. Like you couldn't even tell.
It's like the same.
Because he does a full face paint, and they grew his hair like way long.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because I remember there is a documentary
that mask video, dude.
about W. Oh, we'll talk about that in a second.
We already did. We talked about the last.
I fucking love that video. He beats the shit
Talk
out of
about every day.
I love Rob Van Dam.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Okay, well here's a fucking story for you. Rob Van Dam was like they made him like they picked him to be the guy. He was gonna be the world heavyweight champion for like a long time. This motherfucker could not stop smoking pot, and the WWE let him go because of it.
Which is ridiculous.
Because they drug tested for a fake organization.
Yeah.
Okay, Ric Flair is 68, and this is a 2016 picture of him. He looks like shit.
I guess. I mean,
from the last time I remember watching him on TV,
he looks like he looks like a 68-year-old like 20 years ago.
Like Sting still
before
looks,
medical
like Sting
advancements.
still looks like really young. Like that was WCW's last match was Sting versus Ric Flair because they've been like rivals forever.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, that's back. Yeah, back in the day.
Was it WCW? Which one started making like the octagon-shaped ring?
That was TNA.
And fucking Kurt Angle, I think, was in that.
DDP's only 61. I could have sworn they were like
Holy
closer.
Shit. Oh my god, a fucking cat scared the shit out of me.
It's alright, that's just my black cat.
In case anybody can't tell, we're outside on Clifford's porch.
You didn't tell from the ambient cricket noises.
I thought it was one of them damn Rakins.
What?
I thought it was one of them damn Rakins.
Well, I saw it earlier, and we were out front, and there wasn't as much light. I just saw like a blob move. I was like, is that a cat? Because I didn't know if it was like a skunk or something.
It was one of them Rakins, Clifford. I thought that cat was a Rakin.
My cat just lurks, right?
Fucking wall.
She doesn't like it inside like me.
A raccoon. Never seen Trailer Park Boys when Ricky's like, oh, he's fucking Rakin.
Yeah, I forgot all about that. I didn't know. I don't think I saw the last season.
Those newer seasons, the Netflix only seasons, like the Netflix
Swear Net.
Swear Net's fucking hilarious.
You never saw Swear Net, have you?
I don't even know what the hell that is.
Oh my god! You ever watch Trailer Park Boys?
No, not really.
It's amazing. It's on Netflix.
Okay,
I know a lot of people very much of Trailer Park Boys.
I thought the first season was pretty rough. By the time you get to the end, you're like, "This is fucking amazing."
You were watching a decent amount, and then like,
dude, the movies are amazing.
And I was like, I don't want to watch this show.
Same dudes made Swear Net, like a spin-off movie, and John showed it to me. And holy fuck, dude! I watched the movie like 4 times. It's ridiculous.
Honestly, he was a little apprehensive going into it.
I remember
he changed the tune as soon as he saw Randy.
Who, me?
Yeah, you were kind of like, I don't know,
because like usually when people like have like their own series or something, and then they go to do something different, it's always they try too hard or like. I was like, oh, but no, it's like 100% perfect because like they play the actors from Trailer Park Boys, right? Yeah. And, like, but they're trying to do something different because Trailer Park Boys got canceled. So like they're like trying to figure something out, and it's like a mockumentary, I guess, instead of like an actual documentary. And dude, it's fucking so ridiculous. Randy's character, Swear Man.
Swear Man is my favorite character in Swear Net, but then Randy's also my favorite character in fucking Trailer Park Boys.
He's one of them, yeah. He can be pretty good.
My favorite episode is where he goes to fight Cyrus. And he's like, which one of you would take this chip off my shoulder? And he comes up and he takes it and he goes and he eats it. I would, Cyrus, you dirty bitch. And he starts taking his pants off. And then they cut to like you know how reality shows have that thing like cut away and like it's like a alone time talk?
Yeah, like
they
a little interview.
They cut to Ricky and Ricky goes, listen man, I give Randy lots of shit, but when he takes them tight pants off, fucking look out. And Randy takes his pants off and beating the shit out of him.
They always talk about how like Randy's like a fucking psycho, but like
he was a male prostitute.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a cheeseburger. Why you gotta get on a man's case for trying to get a cheeseburger?
You want to have a good time? $10 or 6 Dairy Queen.
Oh, is he like the fat cop with like the? He's not even. Is he even a cop?
What are you talking about?
No, he's a trailer park assistant trailer park supervisor.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he never like wears like an outfit or. Matter of fact, Randy only wears pants.
He doesn't wear a shirt.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, that's who I'm thinking of.
There's been a few episodes where they make him wear a shirt. He ain't for that.
Yeah.
And then he's like on again, off again, gay because he borns a baby. He borns Ricky's baby. Lucy.
My God.
That shows you it is. But
I think Randy born my baby.
So anyway, John, what did you want to talk about? Other than Matchbook.
That's what I want to talk about. That's all there was to it. I was just like so shocked that he's like. What?
I like how it's been 15 minutes and we started off with Matchbox 20 and we ended up with fucking Trailer Park Boys and Swear.
And I was lost.
Oh man, they should get Rob Thomas on an episode of Trailer Park Boys.
It'd probably be great.
I mean, they get fucking Sebastian Bach all the time.
Every season ends with him buying an extreme amount of pot from him, and
I need
them
to watch it
getting
just for Sebastian Bach.
It's pretty funny.
He gets fucking.
I like my shitty
fast.
'80s metal, you know.
I like it because he's only in like the season finale usually, and like the first few times it happens, it's always so fucking ridiculous.
Like in Swear that he's hilarious. The girl's like Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Later, bitch.
I like when he gets the fucking wax after like Ricky makes the fucking hockey rink out of it, and he like melts it down to sell it to Sebastian Bach, and like the cops are like, "It's the fucking cops!" Gun, and he just gets in his fucking like touring RV.
He's like the Neil Patrick Harris of like
kind of. He gets like his touring bus, and it has like the fucking like this giant trailer filled with like the wax or like the fucking oil like strapped to the back, and he just takes off after shooting at the
cops. The difference though with him and Neil Patrick
like
Harris
everyone else gets caught.
Like in the world, Neil Patrick Harris is like a respectable human being outside of his role. I could see Sebastian Bach doing some shady drugs.
I used to be in Skid Row, dude.
Yeah, oh my god, so well.
Sound just like him. I love it though. I don't know, man. He's never really done anything that I know of that was like horrible.
The only thing I've heard about him is just
didn't Vince Neil kill somebody?
Yeah, Vince Neil. That was earlier, like in Motley Crue too. Like,
He was on that Surreal Life show back. There was like the VH1.
Talking about Sebastian?
He killed Raz from
Vince Young, whatever his fucking.
Vince
Neil from Motley Crue. Yeah.
They talk about it on that show. It was right after he got all that plastic surgery. And he's talking about it on the show.
He got shit-faced and he was like driving his like Lamborghini or something.
Oh yeah, it was a hit and run.
And this dude from
right?
Hey Oni Rocks, who was like a big band that like those bands like, but they were never like huge.
It was kind of weird because it was him and CeCe DeVille from Poison was on that season too, and they kind of like didn't like each other.
I'd imagine.
Weird.
They're rivals, bro.
Rivals? What rivals? Poison?
They have slap fights like you wouldn't believe.
They're still mad about fucking each other's girlfriends like 30 years ago.
Let's relax. Poison, and I don't care who says it, Poison fucking sucks.
They do. I don't like Poison.
I don't like most glam. I like Motley Crue.
I like some, just when the guitar is good and when it's catchy enough.
The most despicably gross motherfucker. You have my Hulu account. Go on Hulu and watch Bret Michaels' fucking dating show, Rock of Love.
Fuck that, dude.
Me and my girlfriend Chelsea, we watched all 3 seasons of that shit.
How?
It is such a train wreck. It is so funny.
Have you ever seen? It's like
me.
He wears that bandana all the time because he's fucking
bald. He's got that Hulk Hogan hairline. Probably.
This guy I used to work with went and saw Motley Crue. I don't know, probably like 4 years ago or so, I think, and. He said that you could like they came out and like Vince Neil's hair looked like it always did, and by like song 2 or 3, after getting like all sweaty from being on stage, it fucking the fucking sweat made it like it was all teased up, so it came down and you could clearly tell he was totally like balding.
Yeah.
To the point it's like just shave the fucking shit, but he had it all teased up, and it was just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Vince Neil basically like after like.
All those people, the
2000s, he became like a weird ball of a man.
Fucking Vince Neil's face looks like he's gonna fall apart like Michael Jackson's. Like
yeah,
his looks like, all fucking like poofy, like he's an alcoholic or something.
Well, no, he's got this puffy. That's what I was saying before. He's like this weird ball of a man because he's got all this like puffiness to him. That like
it's weird that like that whole band, like out of all of them, basically Nikki Sixx became like I guess the biggest one. Really.
Yeah, kind of.
He has the radio show, which I actually like. I like him as a DJ.
He had that weird like. Spin-off band Bride of Destruction for a while.
And he had Nikki 6 a.m. or whatever.
Yeah.
I hate it. I don't like that band.
I don't like him.
I don't really like him either. I think he's too preachy about
his
stuff.
Radio show is okay.
Yeah, I like his radio show doing his
I like the first like 2 Motley Crue albums.
Like,
so
who gets up in the morning. I like
certain songs by Motley Crue.
Who gets up in the morning, puts on that much fucking many bracelets and necklaces.
Yeah,
he definitely wears makeup too.
Oh yeah, he wears eyeliner all the time and shit.
I couldn't do that shit. That's fucking stupid.
I can't take you seriously as a person.
No.
Like, I can't take Johnny Depp seriously as a person.
Yeah, like, it's one thing.
Johnny Depp doesn't know who the fuck Johnny Depp is.
Johnny Depp is Jack Sparrow.
He's like
they talk about him on Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
How often do they talk about him on Joe Rogan? About how much he fucking spends, dude? What was it, like 10 million a month or something?
When's the last time he had a successful movie like that wasn't like...
Does he fucking need one, dude?
Do you think
I don't know.
That girl?
Oh, his wife?
Yeah. You think he did it?
I'm pretty sure that they said that he did. Like, I don't think it's like questionable.
That was a thing?
Yeah, I didn't like look into it, but... I'm pretty sure like it was like he beat his wife and like that's why they're divorced.
No, but like there's like a lot of shady shit to it. Like if he did, shame on him. But I just don't see anybody getting beaten up by Johnny Depp.
That was
got killed by a bed in
that was a good
what's
little
he gonna
twist
do?
there, Joe.
I just don't. Oh, no, I don't. Like I don't picture it. Like, can you picture him getting upset and like physically attacking someone?
I picture what he did was
where's the rum? Where's the rum gone?
Maybe his hands are so heavy from those fucking
scissors. Oh,
that he fucking when he hits you, it's like. You ever watch the old kung fu movies and the guy who uses the style the metal bangles on their arms?
Oh yeah,
that's what I pick. Maybe he's like he snaps them on.
The monks.
Boom! Fucking cracked her.
What I picture is he was really mad. He was really mad. He goes into the bathroom, right? He puts on some makeup, some prosthetics.
Cries off a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. He gets like all of his makeup going. He creates a character. This character, world-class boxer. He comes out. He's a character actor. This bitch didn't know what was coming. He fucked her up. That's what happened.
But here's what
you
I'll
thought
say
you were
about
marrying
this.
Willy Wonka. Nah, I'm getting the Raging Bull.
That man, the man.
Raging Bull.
Johnny Depp only weighs like he's got to weigh only like 80 pounds. I mean, the man is so
as a skinny man, I take offense to that.
I think he's probably weighs more than Clifford, honestly.
Wow.
Well, what do you weigh?
140, 45.
Yeah, dude,
I'd say Johnny Depp weighs less than Clifford.
I don't know how tall he is.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have the internet.
Yeah, but it's fun to speculate and make.
Yeah, you look it up. We'll talk.
But whatever.
You could be involved, man. Just like multitask.
I can't. I'm not too.
Yeah, I know.
No,
I'll look him up then.
I was gonna say, he's in a band now, Johnny Depp, with fucking Alice Cooper and like the dude and Joe Perry from Aerosmith.
Ew.
Yeah, and
that all sounds like a train.
No, hold on. The guy from Guns N' Roses used to play bass for him too, and I don't know who the drummer is. But
his wife.
His wife is dating Elon Musk now.
Oh, that's quite the upgrade, I'd say.
If she gets beat up again,
holy fuck.
If she gets beat up again, I'm gonna call bullshit because there's no fucking way Elon Musk is beating anybody up.
I don't know. He pays somebody.
He looks a bit more solid.
He probably hired Johnny Depp. He probably paid Johnny Depp
to 5'10".
I know. I already found out. I was gonna say, but I was just finishing my sentence.
No, Elon Musk is like.
Yeah, you guys probably weigh the same.
He's a benefit to society, but I bet you that motherfucker is softer than baby shit.
Oh, I love that terminology. I use it quite often.
I'm sure you do.
You know I do.
I do. I do.
Ooh. So did you ever finish like your mom with the porn story?
I mean, that was basically it. Just to hear your mom yell at your dad about leaving porn open.
Yeah, but like, what exactly did she say? Because like your mom always has some crazy shit.
I said, "Oh, you like looking at shit on my phone? You like when I leave the house?
That's it?
You like when I leave the house? You can look at shit? Yeah, I know what the fuck you doing. Taking my phone, you looking shit up? Yeah, you fucking make me sick.
Is he still like in the recliner in the living room, or
yeah,
like
he's there right now?
But like, does he like leave when he jerks off, or do you just like come home and you're like?
I don't know. Last night I got worried because I came out and there was a commercial playing for like call this hotline for dating, and it showed some sexy images. He was scratching his leg, but I got scared for a second.
Clifford, your dad should run for president. I mean, he likes porn. Ted Cruz likes porn.
Oh my god,
Ted Cruz
thing is so great.
That made me laugh so hard.
Everything about Ted Cruz makes me laugh.
His face is just.
I'm glad he's a person. I'm just gonna say it.
I don't think he benefits.
He's a garbage human being.
Oh, I agree. What would life be without him?
Entertainment.
Better, probably a better place.
Hey man, someone has to look up porn and post it.
I'll do it if that's what it takes.
You're not a politician, John.
If that's what it takes to get rid
you
of
don't
people
have
like Ted
what
Cruz,
it takes.
I'll fucking do it.
You don't have what it takes.
He gets a career in politics just to post porn.
Watch me. You fucking watch me.
I'm waiting on it.
Senator John Lehan looking at some really hardcore gangbang shit the other day.
It's like a bunch of fucking Randy Savages going in on the Ultimate Warrior.
He refuses to apologize. In fact, he's just posted
He just keeps sharing it.
He just posted another video.
This is called a complimentary video. He's jerking off to what he was previously watching.
It's just me into a webcam, and you see my arm, there's me. Rob.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It doesn't exist. Oh, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what I would do if I saw your dad masturbating. Like, do you need help? Are you okay?
I scream like a woman. I'm like, the house.
I think I kind of almost did once. I think I just turned the other way and almost kind of forgot it happened until just now.
It'd be like one of those
I can't come home.
Scenes.
Never again.
I would faint and the police would come and they go, oh, he passed out from a weak constitution. And used to seeing the thrill of a man.
He didn't know his rights, so he passed out. It was quite the weak constitution. Jesus Christ.
My delicate sensibilities.
But your mom didn't say anything crazy like slice the dick or anything this time? Because she's got some quotes.
I wish I got...
Tell a story. You don't have it on your phone?
I don't have it on my phone.
Okay, that was literally almost the second time I shot my drink out of my nose this week.
Oh yeah, you told me the other day with water, right?
If I ever find the SD card it's on, we're gonna put it somewhere because that needs to be shared. Well, I used that as the opening to a show once, the last Kruger show.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Connor edited it with some like kind of like music, just like dramatic, epic bullshit. And it's just like, I swear, dude, I swear, I can't wait. You get in the bed, when you get in the bed, I'm in the bed, and you get in the bed, I can't wait. Slice the dick,
dude.
And it echoed in reverb, and then we started the song, and then our band played, and everyone was so confused because without context. It means nothing.
It doesn't matter if this.
I don't know if the people could even tell what was being said because he put some reverb on it.
The time I heard that story, I was like, "What?"
You were just like sitting there, like you were like making coffee or something. Like you just like recorded.
I was
right?
making cigarettes because this after he gave me that cigarette machine, and I'm sitting there rolling cigarettes right in the fucking living kitchen.
Speaking of coffee,
watching the living room.
So this weekend I made.
Did you shit yourself again?
No, I did not do that this week. Last week I made coffee with a French press for the first time.
Oh, that's always nice.
That's a fucking like to do though.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
you just boil water, put the fucking coffee in it.
I had to grind the beans.
Oh, that's.
I had.
You don't have to grind the beans. You just put fucking ground coffee in it.
I didn't have ground coffee. I had.
Well, that has nothing to do with the French press.
Yeah. Well, I didn't buy it. I was at Chelsea's cousin's house, and she was like,
"Well, they are like pinky about everything. I bet." You know?
Yeah, they're rich people.
Assuming. We don't understand their ways.
Just judging people.
Rich people are like God. They judge indiscriminately.
I don't fucking.
And you cannot understand their ways, and you shouldn't question it.
I should be rich then.
No,
because I judge indiscriminately.
I know that much, but
everyone wishes they were rich.
Do much.
I would just have some guitars and
if I was rich,
lifestyle.
literally, that's the goal. If I get rich, I'm not gonna do much. I don't want to do much of anything.
I like to do a lot of stuff. I just don't like to fucking work. I like to. I just don't want to like do shit for other people. Really, is all it is.
What's weird is relating to work. It's like I feel like I lose so much time that I do have doing nothing because I'm so worried that what I have to do needs to be something that I'm like, yeah, I did something this weekend, or even if it's just something as simple as watching something. It's like I can't spend time on something I ain't got time for.
Oh, man,
I watch it at night.
I love chilling the fuck out.
I
do,
relax.
but like I just if I just sit around for too long, like today. It's like I was telling you earlier, like I didn't work till like 11:30, so I woke up at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. I had a few cups of coffee, took like 2 shits, I watched 2 podcasts, and I had to go to work. And I was like, not in the mood for work because at that point I was just basically hanging out. But there's days I come home.
Like I have to do that tomorrow too. Like wake up. And then
there's days I get home, like I'll work like 5 to 11 usually, or like 5 to 1. Or 1:30, and I come home and I have a few hours before like the kids are home from school and whatever. So I'll like just hang out, and then by the time everyone's home, it's like okay, like I'm not like going to the gym that day maybe. So I'm like literally just home for the rest of the afternoon, and by the time the night's over, I feel like a fucking piece of shit. Like I barely left the couch. My body still hurts.
Here's my problem when I used to work night shifts. I would work these night shifts, and then I get home and be like 10 o'clock at night. I felt like I feel like I hadn't done anything.
You gotta be a human for like 6 more hours.
I would stay up like so fucking late trying to like cram shit in I wanted to do that day.
Then
I'd fucking sleep mad late and then fucking wake up and go to work.
That's what sucked is when I worked 2 jobs. I would wake up And then by the time I got home, like, I'd go to work at 9 and then get out at 10:30 later in the day at night. And when I get home, it's like I need a few hours to be a person and do something. And then I would wake up tired every fucking day.
Well, yeah, like...
Because I can't sacrifice
that was like the worst
hour
part
of
is
refreshing
like,
YouTube until I see something I like.
Like, even though I was, you know, working to where it was kind of nice to, like, have a few hours to hang out before work. And I'm kind of doing it after work, too, because I don't have to wake up till later tomorrow because I'm doing the same schedule. So it kind of works out to where, like, I get to hang out before and after work.
It's weird,
It's sort of cool.
You get used to it, because I did...
It would be, but here's my problem, is my kids and my wife's schedule is still, like, a fucking adult schedule.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm barely seeing them today. It's super weird.
Me, like,
and
I have a kid,
well, you only have
but
to work
she's not always with me, so I'm kind of in between.
Right?
What?
You only have to work the shift 2 days a week, right?
It's today and tomorrow is the only day.
It's not awful.
No, it's just, it's such a drastic change from, like, my normal thing. It just throws me so far off.
The worst is I used to have to do a night and 2 a day. So I do a night shift, and then I'd have the turnaround the very next morning. So I'd get home late.
Fuck that,
have to go
dude.
right to fucking
What
bed.
times? Because I do that every weekend.
Well, you know, I'd get home at like 10, and I'd have to be at work at 5.
Oh, that's worse than me.
I'd go to sleep.
Well, dude, that's what they want me to do on Friday. Because today is Wednesday, for anybody listening. And then tomorrow is the same schedule, so 11:30 to 8. And then Friday, they want me in at 5. And I was like, I told him, I was like, hey, man, I hate this. And he was like, well, what do you want to do? I was like, it's just like super early. Like, my body's going to be like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, can I like come in later? Like, I was like, I could make it by 5. It's just I won't be as worth having around. He's like, well, when do you want to come in? So like we decided. I was like, can I like come in at like 7? He's like, yeah, that's fine.
Shit.
To me, it's like
my manager's really cool, dude.
7. Because like every weekend,
it's a weird time for me because I'm gonna be there till like 1 instead of like if I went at 5, I'm gonna leave by like 11. But
I've been doing that recently too, where it's like slightly a
couple
hours
early.
off.
I take a fucking nap. Kids get home. I hang out for a bit. Go to the gym. Come home. Still have time to hang out.
Yeah,
I like getting home at 11, but
yeah, no, that would be nice. That's the thing is if
the
I
one
was
plus the 6 days a week because you only work 6-hour shifts.
I'm always doing like a shuffle of morning shift, night shift.
Dude, I would be like,
shift,
okay, you work in like a shoe department, so it's like, what the fuck are you doing at night?
At night, I usually get stuck doing other things around the store.
Yeah, I'd be like, how about you go fuck yourselves? I'd be like, hey, listen, I have shit I have to do, so I can't work nights anymore. I would just tell them, like, straight up, like, I'm not doing it because I have shit to do, and what the fuck are they going to do about it? They're going to replace you?
At the moment, I wouldn't think so, because...
Yeah, so play your fucking cards right. I mean, it's I wouldn't fucking play that shit anymore. I got over that shit a while ago. I told them at my job, you know, like, they're usually pretty cool, but I told them, like, I'm not, like, looking to, you know, blow my fucking body out
in like
get
a
the
year's
fucking
time.
job done. Because my back's already fucked up. And, like, I know...
like 2 months, if that.
Not even. And well, it's like a month and a half. Maybe 2 months almost, but some of it's my fault, like, not lifting properly, and it's, like, really heavy cases, but a lot of it is also, like, I'm being, like, not everyone, but like, the one person in particular tries to rush me with everything, and it's like, you know, I can get it done. I'm fucking 26, I'm not in bad shape, I know I can fucking do it. It's just, you're asking me to do shit that I know for a fact that you can't fucking do.
You're pretty much getting stuck with the bitch work, the heavy lifting.
Which is fine, I don't mind, just don't fucking make me break my goddamn back over it. Like, I'm not... Is this job... I always said it at CNS, which is a warehouse job for anybody listening. It's very taxing physically. But I always said it there. I was like, okay, so I bust my ass here to make money. Because everyone's like, oh, the faster you go, the more money you make. I'm like, okay, but in like 10 years, when I need fucking knee surgery or back surgery... Am I saving money then? No, I'm not fucking saving money then. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm not fucking doing that. It's so stupid, dude. Sometimes the American lifestyle is fucking retarded. I remember back in like 5th or 6th grade, they talked about how Americans work the most out of almost anybody. I think actually out of anybody in the world, we work the most hours and all that shit.
I think the Japanese are pretty close behind us.
I think the Japanese actually have changed it quite drastically because I remember them being like one of like the best examples of what we should do. At the time when my...
Remember school was ridiculous with them though.
Yeah, they go to school for a while.
And they make them like
they go to
do
school
like...
all year round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not even... If it's not like super... I think,
right now, I wish I could go to school year round,
they have more breaks.
Yeah, but they have more breaks, and I think it's like 5 hours instead of like 8 hours a day or whatever we do, like 7 hours. So it's shorter days, but it's all year round. Like, but that's fine. And like they concentrate... If
anything, that gets you... Also, from a young age, gets you more used to the actual work lifestyle where, like, you can rely on weekends
Asians
and breaks.
generally have a very hard work ethic. It's like, I mean, any fucking Asian you ever meet. That's why, dude, they literally, they have to score 20 points higher than a white person to get into the same college. If you're competing. Like, a white person has to get, like, I think it's like 20 points higher than, like, a black person.
Oh.
Yeah, and then, like, an Asian person has to go 20 points higher than a white person. Something along those lines.
Predisposition.
Apparently Asians, like, always score better on tests, so, like, they have that to try to even out the playing field, like how we have it, like, blacks don't get into college, I guess, as often. But there's, like, 100 other reasons behind why maybe we don't get into that college. But they just try to, like, even it out by forcing it. It's like in American History X, the guy talks about, you know, the firefighters not being able to, like, oh, if a black guy scores this, but, like, you don't score 20 points higher, he's going to get in over you. Is that fair? And no, it's not fair. Like, you should just pick the best person for the job, not just fucking...
Yeah, that's a whole
you know...
rabbit hole right there.
Yes, it is. That's why I brought it up. This is my topic, bitches.
Well, all right.
It's not actually my topic. The topic I wanted to discuss, actually, I would need your help on. So we can get off this topic for now, people.
We'll come back to it.
What was the topic I zoned out for a second?
God damn it, John.
I started talking about...
that's what I meant. You know, I could sense that he wasn't all there.
Yeah, whatever. Some people give a shit about this, man. Some people actually take this shit seriously. But the topic I wanted to bring up, actually, was... there's been 2 dudes recently who have posted such gay shit. And when I say gay, I don't mean like...
You been on my Facebook?
Huh?
You been on my Facebook?
It was not. When I say gay, I do not mean...
Away. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I do not mean homosexual. I mean... just fucking gay.
Some lame-ass bullshit.
Some lame-ass bullshit.
That's what I say, because
you know the one person, because I'm going to need you to play something for me in a minute.
Oh my god.
But the other person, and John's going to love this, because he doesn't know anything about it.
He is, and
but before that, there's this other person.
This.
Well, before you do that, there's this other guy, somebody I know, my cousin, posted something about anxiety and how to deal with it. And some guy with a douche knot on his head. And he works at Wally World.
Do you mean a man bun?
Sure. That's exactly what I mean. But
I hate them. Anyway.
He posted on her thing about anxiety.
It's called a top knot.
I think it's a bottom. But
and I think if you're defeated in battle, I get to cut it off.
I was gonna say he's like a Dothrakian warrior. He's never been on top. That's why it's so goddamn short.
I'm pretty sure that's where they get the idea from.
Like a Schmaine Schmetz.
So Mr. SH, Angry Iron Cross, not to say names.
Well, that's why I said he, like a Schmaine Schmetz. But
I missed that completely.
I like it better when we just say their name.
I won't do that because I feel like there's legal issues with that eventually. So to
beat up,
sue us.
A certain person who almost looks like me, but with more facial hair, but shorter and angrier for no reason.
Oh,
hey man, I'm not. I have nothing against this person, so I don't
either. I mean, I do.
You do to a point now, but
was this person mentioned a little earlier before?
Yes, they were.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But this is not who I'm talking about.
Okay. Style.
That's just who he brought up. I'm talking about somebody else. I'm talking about Smash Mew, Smash Cock.
Oh.
And he works at Wally World.
He does.
He posted on my cousin's status, and her thing was about anxiety and how to deal with it, and she doesn't want to get on medication, which I agree with. And, you know, she can't find any solution. So he said, one. He didn't use the word you, like you must focus. It was one.
One
must focus on an object. Center yourself in it. Center yourself in the object. Bound yourself to the object.
I think we talked about this the other day.
Find yourself in the object. That is where you will find your douche knot.
And you will become Sorcerer Supreme, Doctor Strange.
I said never saw the movie yet.
It smells like heresy.
You fuck.
It smells like faggoty, but
he rocks the man bun.
He does. That's what I'm saying.
I saw it yesterday at the Wally World.
His face is so much bigger than his body. I don't know what to do when I see him.
Your proportions are making me angry.
So I said, like, Malachi.
He wants you too, Malachi.
I fucking can't stand his face. And the fact that he still likes Slayer and thought he was better than me at guitar. It's like, dude, my aunt was in your house. How about you lick a dick? I'll fuck your asshole. Shut your face.
Nothing he said made any real point to anyone who doesn't know.
It doesn't have to. because people now know I'm fucking for real.
He is. It's kind of weird.
I'm for real.
It's not real life, but he's for real what he's saying.
Play. I'm for real.
I will rape.
Have you ever seen? That's from fucking Drawn Together. You ever seen Drawn Together?
Oh yeah.
Where she goes, not for real, just for play.
Oh, the tiger bitch.
That tiger bitch, Foxy Love.
Foxy Love. But the point I was bringing this up for was there was another person which I will have to kind of give Clifford a minute to play some shit for me. But he said some stupid shit about centering stuff or whatever on Facebook, and then another guy that I know.
Where's he going? He's just wandering off into the fucking dark.
I believe he's urinating.
Oh.
And
there's a perfectly good bathroom in that house.
Yeah, it's closer too, I believe. That's where I plan on going when he gets back. But
put your dick away.
Or don't. But
whatever.
It's not my prerogative.
Free love, dog.
But this other person we all know, and you were glad that somebody of his family burned to death at one point.
Oh, Jesus.
So this guy... We're not. I'm just informing John of who it is.
I'll talk about what the fuck I want to talk about.
Jesus. But this guy has been doing something recently with a girl who used to have a website where you could... What was it? You paid her for dates? Or how'd she make it out on the website to where it was not technically prostitution?
Dates with very, very...
low price?
Very big quotation marks.
Okay, so yeah. Basically, this chick was a prostitute. She has a kid now.
Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah, she does.
You you have to tell the story. You know, don't name names. Don't give anything like too open.
I would never, because... this is already going to get me in some shit if this gets heard, but...
they're not going to listen, dude.
Podcast.
What's he going to do? Clifford,
we're almost an hour in. They're not going to listen this long.
Damn right.
Have you seen Game of Thrones?
A little bit.
A little bit.
There's a scene where he gets to pick a champion. I'll be your champion, Clifford.
That's way later. No, you did.
I've seen that.
At the Vale.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just fight him. It'll be fine.
All right, so...
it'll be like a
how do you want me to do this? Just play it into the mic, or...?
Well, first, give some backstory.
Okay, so...
talk about how they met. Well, not how they met, but how this all started.
I'm sure he's met her before.
How this all started.
Well, he paid for a date.
With the bar story.
Me, the man in question, the girl in question, and the girl in question's sister, who me and Ricardo were friends with. We all decided to go out to the bar.
The sister.
I did do that.
No, did you?
Yeah. Remember Kate? She spilled chocolate milk on you? I just named a name.
Damn it, you fucked up, but I do remember her. That ruined that sweatshirt.
We'll go in, that's the only thing we'll edit. We'll just that part. But anyway, basically, we all went out to the bar. She had recently broken up with her boyfriend. He showed up at said bar. And while he was storming around, walking around, doing whatever he was doing, she decided, I want to dance. Someone dance with me. So Ricardo listened, even though it was very obvious he was just trying to be like, hey, let's make my ex-boyfriend mad. And now, after that dance and whatever, the next day she woke up hungover, and suddenly Ricardo... blah, blah, blah.
You keep saying names, son.
I know. Fuck. Suddenly, I'm pretty sure he's developing some feelings. He brought her breakfast the next day.
I'm gonna tell on you. Clifford said a bunch of names.
I did say names. I kept fucking up.
Well, whatever.
Okay,
I said that'll be the only thing we edit.
We're not going to edit anything.
Wait a minute.
Damn
Is
it.
the man in question a baby daddy now?
No.
Oh,
No.
damn it.
I said you wanted his fucking... You were like, yeah, I'm glad his brother's dead.
Yeah, I know. I'm asking if he is now...
Why would he be dead? You know about him.
Because you said this girl had a...
Oh, no!
she
She had it
just
before
said-
they started talking.
Okay. Oh,
Basically.
Okay, guess why I was...
The
wondering.
next
I'm
day,
like, oh,
after
wait.
his random drunken dance that was obviously trying to piss off her ex.
Oh, wait. Was this like the bar story?
Yeah.
I don't think you told me about this.
I did. She was like dancing on him and stuff.
I didn't know like her ex was there. Oh, yeah, you did tell me. Yeah,
I did.
Okay, take it back.
So anyway,
Sorry.
he brought her breakfast the next day. He came to my job. We talked a bit. I didn't ask, though, because he was like, I brought her some food. I decided, you know what? I don't give a fuck. So I'm not going to delve deeper into
you know
this.
What, man? Shut up. How about that?
That's cool. I got to go back to work. Anyway. But I was informed by other parties about what has happened since. And basically he's been messaging her, saying a bunch of lame, just horrible shit.
Well, you have
cringe.
screenshots that you can
Wait a
read.
minute. Screenshots that I...
Hold on one second. Did he write this bitch a song?
He sang her
did
one.
Something worse.
He didn't write it.
And the lyrics I told you in the song, like towards the end of the part that he sang to her, are not really good. Like the part that he sings sounds like it's like you want to be with somebody, but the one line is "a cheap fuck for me to lay," and I think that he doesn't know those lyrics, or like that was like your theory because it's
stumbled through it and he's just like,
that's not a good part to sing to somebody you want to be with. Like,
wait, what is that? I know that song. What's that song?
Dude, we're gonna play it, so we'll
wait.
I'll give you.
You don't romance a woman with corn.
Hang on.
You don't do anything with corn.
Or the band.
Hey man,
the food can go for 2 rounds if you eat it right.
Damn right. Some backstory.
It never digests properly. Yeah, so go through these texts. Make sure you say like her.
Curious
him.
question.
Her.
This is him.
Okay.
Just wondering, not asking you to, would you ever consider cuddling up with me? Smiley emoji.
Cuddling up? What?
Just cuddles?
Fuck?
Yes, that was her. And then he replied, yes, I'm a sucker for cuddles. I know you love dreads. You pulled my hair aggressively at the bar.
I love a man who doesn't shower.
And
fucking threw up a little bit in my mouth.
I know, it makes you sick.
It makes you sick.
Picture like I'm sitting here and this shit's working somehow.
I can't get embarrassed. Oh, well, we'll get on to that. I can't get embarrassed enough.
I'm a sucker for cuddles.
Oh, I'm so uncomfortable.
Sorry if I was too aggressive and I was gonna ask you to nap with me, but I thought I just met you. It would be weird. I understand.
Okay,
That's why I haven't made a move.
Ricardo sang that part?
Yes. You're a great person. Need to be treated with respect.
Oops, said a name.
Did I?
He did. You motherfucker.
I told you to say his or her.
Or they.
After all of this, she says, I like his temperament. I think it's what I need.
Or Zerv. They gotta respect the pronouns. So.
All right. These two people are very...
We'll call them Dreads. Drecardo.
I didn't get every piece of conversation information. But then I got the big bombshell of him dropping this.
Here we go.
Wicked sweet
Make sure you get close to the mic.
rendition.
Unless it's like way too loud.
Whip whip.
How about you play right now? That's all.
A cheap fuck for me to lay is the last line.
Before it finishes, though.
No, but like,
that's
what?
not
It's
even
not
close
even
to the
worst.
end.
It's not done yet, son.
What is it, in fucking middle school?
Dude, it gets worse. You know what? He's the only person I know who, since...
Didn't make this girl a mixtape?
Stand outside her fucking bedroom?
Fucking hot, my hot summer jams of summer 17?
I was thinking more Matchbox 20.
Whoa,
but
okay. Whoa. Back the fuck up, sir. How dare you?
Alright, I gotta stop a fight right now. Hold up.
How dare you?
Keep going with it, because he says some more shit, and on top of that...
He goes on and goes and says some shit, I don't know what, but... Oh wait, that was to her. So she's like, you probably liked it though because you was sap. And then she said back to her sister, nah, I mean a little, but stay a man, you know?
Oh, I thought she said that to him.
Well,
I thought so too. I just
thing.
realized.
Here's the thing in my years of dating I've learned. Like,
don't be a pussy.
Girls always like to say they like a sensitive guy. But chicks already got a pussy. You don't need another one.
No, she's not gonna stay with a dude like that, dude. Like, sensitive dudes get cheated on.
Yeah, man.
That's like what you're there for. You're a doormat. You have to, like, as much as everyone's like, oh, it's stereotypical, men don't need to be like that. Like, no, I mean, like, I understand, like, if you're like a sensitive dude, it sucks. But like, chicks just don't. They'll like you, but eventually they want to get fucking gorilla fucked, dude.
If you're that,
chicks like to get gorilla fucked on occasion.
There's like in between levels of it, and there's much more.
But you have to have moments.
But
you have to have moments where you put your fucking foot down, and you let them know, like, no, like this is how I feel.
I feel like the person is almost more the person who's going to be this weird and awkward and like, I like you so much when he's getting into it. But once it becomes, if it was to become any sort of real relationship, eventually it'll suddenly be like. Shit where he doesn't realize he's being a selfish dick too, just for no reason, or a moody bitch.
It's tough for me to judge that, but
it's what I pictured from knowing him.
Yeah, I could see it, but I mean, this is the same
sorry,
dude.
By the way, but
this is the same dude.
Topic. We had to talk about you.
This is the same dude who dated a chick.
This is hilarious and disgusting.
What was it, like 5 5-6 years ago, he dated a chick who wore pants like she was in fucking like 3rd grade still, where they're all baggy. Like,
back when that was cool.
Back when you saw a chick wear baggy pants, and like she didn't wear baggy pants like, oh, they're like Jankos. They were like, she just didn't wear tight pants. Like, when's the last time you saw a girl not do that? Unless it was like dress pants or.
I mean, fuck, I wear tight pants. I'm a dude.
Me too.
Yeah. Mine are like slim.
It's the style, sir.
And then this is the one I'll be stuck in until everyone's like, wow, he's so weird. He's 60. He's still wearing tight pants.
Well, but there comes a point you gotta stop.
We already talked about like playing like Suicide Sonnets and windmilling with our skullets at 60.
Yeah, because I'll grow my hair back out at that point.
Dude, by then I told my wife, and
I'm just going to be an angry porch dweller.
I told her, I was like, I want to own a house. Yes, that's a good thing. But when I retire,
look at the positives.
When I retire, I plan on being a severe alcoholic, and I want to skullet. I do. I want
even if I'm not bald. But you will be.
I will be. I'm balding, but I want like a legit skullet, like super long on the sides and back, and I want to yell at kids for walking on my yard even when they don't. But that yard is supposed to be covered in like junk cars and shit. Like it's a dirty ass yard, but I get mad when anybody steps even close to it because I want to keep it prosperous.
We can always be friends, but we're not gonna be living on the same block.
That's cool, man. I'm gonna own your block.
Like bringing down my popular.
This is my motherfucking bricks, bitch.
Oh no, you won't.
Dude,
because if where I live is over,
I'm not done.
Skullet, I will kill myself.
I'm not done.
You ain't gonna shit this one.
I'm not done. I want a skullet is just like the opposite of what you have now. But I want to wear a wife beater.
What I wear is in style.
I want to wear a wife beater.
It's gonna be black or white and stained.
White with mustard stains.
Yes.
But I don't want to eat mustard at that point. I want it to be gone. So people are like, "Why is that there?"
You're gonna be like fucking Phil Collins from Trailer Park
And I want like those like Levi's or whatever. You know, I want like those dad jeans.
My dad's jeans. I was about to say you can borrow a pair.
Like that straight like light blue. That never has any curvature
like
or contrast.
High school
please tell me at least your
I'm gonna
jeans,
be like Clifford in high school.
At least, please tell me
blow,
at least
blow,
your jeans
I brought it upon myself.
will be high and tight, not low and loose.
Maybe if I wear them high,
that day.
if I wear them high, I need a beer gut.
Listen,
so I want it over my beer gut and then tied tight with a belt.
Come on, you gotta be high and tight.
But I want to be like Capri style, so like they're above my ankle at that point. But I wear Converse high tops because I'm hip, bro.
What kind of a monster are you going to become?
The best thing you've ever seen.
Like you know how there's werewolves?
I hope you sever our friendships prior to that because I don't want to have to do it then. This is what I want to be.
Like, you're not going to be alive then, dude.
That's true.
You'll kill yourself by like next week.
Damn. Oh my god.
Like, Preston is
I'm
Preston's
banking
gonna
on
become
it.
like some sort of were creature, but like when the moon's full, this is what he turns into.
I just want my lawn and my yard.
Get off my lawn!
It's like that American.
And then the next morning you'll wake up naked, be like, you're like grabbing at your hair. What happened?
The top's back.
Yeah, the top.
It all went back up.
But it's always flared up like fucking Vince Neil because I'm still balding in real life.
Anyway,
all that'll be left is like an empty bottle of Jack Daniels and like some really beat up Converse.
Jameson.
And then some really beat
You've
up
lost
Converse.
your standards by that, dude.
Some really beat up Converse
true.
All-Stars.
I'll be drinking Jim Beam.
Not even that Evan Williams stuff.
I'll be brewing my own. What are we talking about?
Please,
I'm going to be going blind.
At this point, you'll be drinking vodka out of plastic bottles.
I'm going to be making my own, going blind.
So once again, my dad. Anyway.
Oh. Will I be masturbating as heavily?
All of your liquor will be in plastic bottles. You won't be drinking stuff out of like glass bottles anymore.
Every time I go to come, like I used to work construction.
Father. Anyway, we didn't finish the last story though.
Oh, what's that?
We have one more recording.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, keep
this
going.
Is a long-winded.
This is back to
I was
Dracardo.
previously just reading things aside from that video and thinking, wow, I didn't know stuff like this happened in real life. I didn't know this level of embarrassment could happen. Meanwhile, this shit is still working somehow. And then this happened. Apparently this also worked too.
Oh, yeah.
And now...
Well, the aftermath, by the way, I want you to go into about how it actually, like, how she says, like, she appreciates it. Like, I don't want it to, like, go on, like, you know... The fact that this shit worked.
All right,
I just want it to be discussed heavily.
No, hold up. Right now, what are we dealing with? On a scale of 1 to 10, what are we dealing with here?
79.
Scale of 1 to 10 what?
Look,
How bad?
What are we dealing with?
Queer watts or...
No, like.
How about you listen with your own ears and you be the judge?
This woman he is pining over.
Oh, I don't know what she looks like now. She used to be okay.
She still is. You can tell she's had a kid, but not in like a
horrible way.
Yeah, it's just there.
I haven't seen her in a long time.
She just looks like a person.
Yeah, she used to be like all right. I mean, she wasn't like she's not like a horrible person, like physically. She's not like droopy eyed and shit.
All right.
Yes, but to begin,
she's the fine looking person.
Okay, just trying to get a friendly reference.
Are you kidding me? You're making me drive fast and making me want to be there already. Listen, you want to know, Sam? Because I like you. You have this energy about you that just draws me in.
Names were said.
When I first met you, but obviously you had a boyfriend, so I'm not going to do something about that. I'm not disrespectful like that. But there's this thing about you. It's hard to explain. Like, I don't know. I can't help it but just like being around you and talk.
Oh, but screen shut off.
You want to do me a favor?
Don't play that ever again.
As my friends.
Kill you if you ever do anything like that?
Yeah, but brutally. Make it messy.
Oh, I
don't want to have an open casket, so...
my reply to that message was, I didn't know people could be that embarrassing outside of movies, and if I found out I had done that in a blackout drunken stupor, anything remotely like that, I would kill myself the next day.
See,
I wouldn't cease to exist.
It's something you'd picture in one of those teen movies, but it's so cheesy. It'd be in one of the
made-for-TV teen movies?
No, being one of the parodies, like not another teen movie. Like,
I love that movie,
fucking terrible that they're just making the most terrible version of it, make fun of it, and that's what that is.
So, like, most of the acting in Twin Peaks.
Yeah, possibly, if you want to bring that fucking show up again.
That's all.
Yeah, but I enjoy Twin Peaks. This
I know.
This hurt my stomach.
It does.
Like, my balls hurt a little bit.
Because you're also thinking,
well, you have to get onto it. You have to get on, like, her reaction to these things.
This
is what makes it fucking insane.
Is the fact that you would assume, like, I'd be dead in a ditch by now because the person would have rejected me 20 times over.
If I was a chick and some dude sent me that shit, and, like, the last one, I'd be like, this is, like... And what else did he do? He did something else physically.
Wait, if Clifford, if you did this and they came to me like, can't believe she rejected me, I'm like, you fucking deserved it. But
I wouldn't doubt it. You piece of shit.
Oh.
Fuck off.
Tisk.
What do you do? You train
the next day. The next day, he bought her flowers and left them on her car.
Ew.
Well, okay.
Okay, that's not so bad.
No.
If the shit,
but the lead up.
Didn't do the shit before this,
there's a conversation.
Kind of like a romantic little gesture.
There's a conversation that me and Clifford had. Was it was a typo that he first got, which was that he put the flowers and candy in her car. And I was like, how?
That's what I said. I was like, how did he get in her car? Apparently that was a typo, but then I saw that she posted on Facebook that finding flowers in my car. And I was like, that's a different typo. Did you just do that again?
Also, he put a Snickers and like her favorite candy is Reese's or
and
whatever.
That's where I said he's done fucked up.
No, but my thing is, it's on the car, right? She put a Snickers on the car.
Or even in.
She comes back, she's like, there's shit everywhere.
Shit in a plastic wrapper.
She's like, you fucking left me like a melted turd.
What?
There's nuts in it.
You're fucking making things right.
I was trying to be sly about it, shut up.
What, you say the percolator?
No.
In plastic?
In a plastic wrapper. You fucking piece
I said in a plastic wrapper, but I said it in the Pete voice. Well, anyway.
You fucking piece of shit.
It ain't gonna stop. Don't count on it. But anyway. Yeah, and the fact that the biggest thing is me and the sister are discussing how there's no possible way this could work. And she's just constantly like, this is gonna blow up in my face. Because so far, it has continuously worked. Each time, every weird fucking thing, every single thing. And then she's just like, maybe this is what I need. Because apparently I only date complete asshole pieces of shit.
Or super weird, creepy, nice guys.
Something take
Does he say milady?
What? He does not say
Play it
milady.
again.
Play what again?
Milady?
You know what to play.
Have you ever seen the Denny's Twitter where the guy's like, my breakfast?
My breakfast.
No. Tips Fedora, my breakfast.
You've seen the Wendy's Twitter, right?
Oh my god.
Everyone, I would hope, has seen the Wendy's Twitter.
They just talked about it on Joe Rogan. Not that.
He's not a very good singer either, so it doesn't help.
Well, you know what's actually weird, dude?
I think if he just would have done,
he can actually do some Judas Priest, dude. I've heard him do it. He can hit the note. His voice isn't the greatest, but he can hit the fucking note. I've heard him do it.
So after all this embarrassment, at least you got a compliment, you know?
I've heard him do it. I was like pretty impressed. He was with me in Middletown the one time. I was with Jeremy, and we pulled over. We were by like Rock Fantasy. Pulled up the other audio bite with it, and like leaving her the message.
Oh, okay.
And,
that whole thing?
Slim.
Yeah.
Is this you, Slim?
but
never write me back.
But before you play it, he was with us in Middletown. We were by like Rock Fantasy, and we pulled over, and we were smoking a joint or two, or maybe it was a blunt. I think it was a joint or two.
Joint or six? I don't know.
Well, Jeremy never really. Well, we did blunts, so we never really did joints, but. We pulled over, and we weren't pulled over. We were at a stop sign, and it was so smoky, Jeremy couldn't see, so we opened up the doors, and all this smoke started billowing out, and this dude came out of a fucking truck behind us, and like ran over, was like, holy fucking shit, and then he smelled, and was like, oh, you fucking assholes. Like, he thought like we were like on fire. And then we went...
Holy shit.
Dude, it was so much
I was not there
smoke.
For this then.
No, you weren't.
You're saying Jeremy and Ricardo. I'm like, I had to be.
No, we went back to Ricardo's house, and guess what we watched? We watched Antichrist.
Oh yeah, I've yet to see that. I think that's still on Netflix, but I'm afraid of the Willem Dafoe penis.
That movie with.
There was somebody else there. I just can't remember who.
Steve, wasn't it his house?
No, dude, we went to Ricardo's house, but it could have been Steve.
I think it might have. I feel like I remember Steve, like, and his balls.
And his balls, dude. That movie was so fucked up with them. Yeah, dude, it was crazy because like we smoked way too much. Like the whole scene, like it's already like in slow motion when he's fucking. Like you see like his balls swinging like a slow pendulum. And then, like, we're watching it, and we're so baked, it was, like, extra slow. It was, like, I could see, like, every vein, every fucking crevice on his nutsack.
He's just yelling, finish it! Finish it!
Who was yelling that?
Willem Dafoe. Spider-Man. Green Goblin. God damn it.
Not Spider-Man, you stupid bitch.
He was in Spider-Man as the Green Goblin.
Spider-Man. He certainly wasn't fucking Bonesaw. That's for damn sure.
No.
That was Macho Man Randy Savage.
He crashes into Aunt May.
Boom!
Motherfucker. He crashes into Aunt May's window while she's saying her little prayer.
I know. I've seen the fucking movie clip.
Well, then what the fuck are you in on about?
What do you do for?
You're just fucking rambling on about nothing. I don't know what you're fucking talking about.
Here we go. The fight. All right, you ready to play that clip?
Yeah, I guess now that we've gotten onto other topics.
Nah, man, we're coming back. We're trying to find out if he says "m'lady."
He does not say "m'lady." I'm telling you right now.
You're making me drive fast and making me want to be there already.
That laugh.
Listen, you want to know?
It's so fake.
Because I like you.
Who I know?
Because I like you.
That just draws me in. Since I first met you, but obviously you had a boyfriend, so I'm not going to do something about that. I'm not disrespectful like that. But
just dance in front of him, it's fine.
This thing about you, it's hard to explain.
He said
I
X.
don't know.
Still.
I can't help it, but just like being
When it's
around
obviously
you and
like
talking to you,
X now. He's not friends with the guy.
And yeah.
True.
Not
No,
to be cocky
no,
or
saying.
nothing, yeah, I try to be unique. There is nobody like me. Being nice is just my second nature. I just
I
love
could tell.
to love. You know what I mean?
That may be somebody, but I don't know.
There's enough assholes in this world. There needs to be more nice guys.
We ain't no snowflakes. We just a bunch of dirt.
Just a bunch of dirt.
We're all dirt. Yeah.
Man, they still ain't got no plumbing in Puerto Rico. What we talking about?
And if they did, they don't have it now. Meanwhile, his
They
cousins
get
still...
hit that hard.
I don't know. I ain't watching the news.
Me either. Fuck them.
Good guys we are.
So that was my topic. Clifford, what do you got?
That was your topic. My whole story was your topic?
Yes, it was. I wanted to bring up weird guys doing weird things towards women.
I'm not going to talk about me right now.
I'm not saying that.
I ain't got nothing like that.
You ain't got no good
I have
topics?
nothing in relating to that.
Not related.
Other
Just
than
anything,
like
you know?
that one kid at work, but I don't want to talk about that.
Anything you want to talk about?
This
What
kid
kid at work?
The one kid who was obsessed with the one girl.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
you don't have
like,
to bring up anything like, related. Just any topic that you want to talk about.
Oh, any topic.
Anything, bro. This is our podcast. We can do what we want.
I don't know. At the moment, I feel like my main story has been already a
My
decent
story
chunk
has
of...
been told. Well, I guess me and John got into some shit, and I guess like your opinion could weigh in a little bit because you're very unbiased about this. But John Jones did not pass his second drug test for UFC. What was it? 215?
Yeah, I think so.
Or 214.
214. That was it. Yeah.
So I they overturned like the decision. Well, it wasn't a decision; it was definitive win. But they turned it to a no contest, I believe.
It's no contest, yeah.
So, I mean, he popped positive for steroids. Whatever happens to him, That's his fault. But you think that DC is the best light heavyweight? I still think that John Jones is, even though he was on steroids. Whatever. The big thing is like you can make a good horse better or sharper, but you can't make a bad horse good. So I think that John Jones would win anyway. It's just he probably didn't train as hard like he never has, and he did some steroids. I think he still would have beat DC.
There's a time and a place for all the substances, and it's called Japan.
It's called Risen.
It's called Risen. And okay, everyone pronounce it Ryzen.
I hope not. Dude, I follow Kron.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
you follow Kron?
No, I don't.
Dude, he constantly posts fucking pictures like the cyclones I have, like the fucking raw wraps for joints.
I can't.
He smokes pot like a motherfucker.
I can't support Kron.
Why? Flat Earther.
Flat Earther. I refuse. I will not support him.
I don't know, man. He's
a flat earther?
Yeah.
Fuck that. He shouldn't be alive.
Oh, dude. He'd fuck you up so fast.
He's got
I don't give a shit.
He's got the
Someone shoot him. That's the point I'm trying to make.
He's got the fucking meanest jujitsu. I'm not taking away from
very well, but he still doesn't get that.
I'm not taking away
on a fucking round earth.
From the man. I'm not going to take away from the man's ability to grapple.
That's about it.
What a good point.
But
he's jujitsuing on a round earth.
But I will not support a flat earther.
Keep rolling, see what happens.
Anyway, back on the John Jones thing. John thinks that DC's better because of the steroid thing. I think that steroids aren't a big deal. Where are you, Lay? Like, someone does steroids, they'd be like, shit on?
I mean, I guess if your entire, like, league, division, whatever the fuck you call it.
Promotion,
if you don't, if you obviously don't have it, if you have a no steroid policy, you shouldn't be on steroids.
You say it's okay.
This sport is so ridden with it.
If they were like completely like, hey, go ahead and do them, then it's everyone else's fault for not doing them, I guess.
Yeah.
But even then, that's still promoting something that
he's like a bad person for doing or anything like that.
I think he's a bad person. I think morally,
I think he's a bad person for other reasons.
For multiple reasons.
This is not the reason, though.
I think, like, morally...
I'm not gonna crucify him for the steroids. There's some other shit I would.
I think he's, like, morally fucked up,
in your organization, if in the rules it says
no
you
steroids.
Can't do this substance, and you do this substance, you're a fucking cheater, and anything you have accomplished is null and void. And you can all you want, but then you're arguing semantics. When the cold hard...
Not.
Yes, it is. Because
it comes down to, like...
The fact is... It's against the rules. You broke the rules. You fucked up. You're done.
Yeah, that comes down to, like, life. When, like, there's, like, a really stupid law. Like, you can't pay someone for sex. It's the same basic shit. Like, it's an unjust law. Fuck you.
No, it is an unjust law. It is not an unjust law. Because there are plenty of guys who do just fine without having the fucking dope.
How many?
Would you let Captain America do UFC?
Yeah.
No.
What the fuck, dude? No.
I want to see some good fights.
You'll see Dead Man. That's what you'll see.
You go watch Risen. That's what it's there for.
Exactly.
UFC should just get on that train.
Can be without supplements. That's obviously, like, I would assume part of the reason for it. So they would not.
Well, they're on supplements. They just. That's like what also makes it weird. I guess. I don't know.
Because, like, what supplements are you talking about? Like.
Well, no, okay, so, like, there's supplements that you could take, like, creatine or pre-workout shit.
Yeah, but those are the ones that, like,
you look at that, you saw the ban list, you walk into GNC, and you should be getting flagged.
That's what I'm saying.
Just
like,
walking into that store, you should be getting flagged.
Well, that's another problem. Like, people got, like, flagged for, like, dick pills. People got flagged for, like, tainted fucking supplements. It happens, like, all the fucking time.
Well, like, okay, there's, like, the dick pill thing, but, dude, he was definitely doing fucking steroids. He was looking to get an
At
edge.
one point. Not so much recently.
I would say yes, because he pissed hot.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, like, he didn't look... Like, back when he fought, what's his name? St. Preux, was that it? He looked way bigger then.
Yeah, I don't think John Jones has used steroids his whole career. That's not what I'm arguing.
I don't even know.
I don't think he has.
He could have, I don't know.
I like to believe he didn't.
I could see him doing it for this, just because I feel like some guy told him it would be okay, and he lied.
Well, Chael Sonnen brought up a good point. There came a point where he started hanging with a lot of bodybuilders.
Yeah.
And that's all. That's
Suddenly had some new aspirations.
That's that whole fucking sport.
No, they all do a fucking shit ton of steroids. There's a whole documentary on it.
That's the whole sport. Is fucking.
How big can I fucking get?
Yeah.
Get retarded.
And that's what I mean. Is if you don't want the people in your fighting thing to be doing it outside of natural-ish means, in the sense of like, you take like creatine, but that's more like a
creatine and like it kind of boosts you, I guess, but also
that's more of like a. I don't know how to explain it. Don't steroids, I would guess, more directly impact how your body is working and doing.
No, depends on what steroid you're doing.
The difference between what creatine does and what steroids do, you can look at Alistair Overeem. There's time where he was referred to as Ubereem. The scariest man I've ever seen in my entire life.
I love it.
I love Ubereem. But you look at Alistair Overeem's still a very intimidating man.
Oh yeah.
But not...
And handsome.
Handsome as fuck.
Good looking Dutch.
His brains ain't all there anymore, but
anyone want to show
man.
me a picture?
Good thing he's handsome.
I'll pull up a picture.
Good thing he's handsome, because he definitely, after the many times
I just want to know so I can weigh in, because we're all talking about something, I guess.
But he looks so different now. Or Vitor Belfort.
Well, he was going to shit anyway.
Yeah, well, he's just old.
Sadly, you cannot stop the decay.
Well, here, okay, let's take a guess on this. So, because you remember JDS popped not too long ago, right? And he was supposed to fight that Francis Gano guy. Francis Gano, this fucking heavyweight guy, who was just slamming dudes to just punching dudes' fucking life out of existence.
That was Ubereem.
He just looks like a dude.
He was like, "Oh, I don't touch any supplements because I don't want to. I just want to be like, you're a fucking liar because." Ubereem.
I love it. Bitches fall for that hair, bro. I don't know, man. I personally just don't have a problem with steroids. I guess if it's like in the rules and like it's like a sports organization, you should abide by it. But like so many people cheat it. And
you sign a contract, and I'm assuming that contract
he should get like the
has
punishment
something in it
for
about
it.
following the rules.
He should get like a punishment for it. I'm just saying, I think personally that he still could have beaten DC without it. I still think he's the best light heavyweight.
They wouldn't know without it because they're like, this is a thing that throws a big fucking wrench into the whole.
I don't know, man. I think that I guess you could say it's not a fair fight, but it's not going to make you 10 times better than what you would normally be. It gives you more endurance, and it can make you. It's basically just it gives you more energy. Really, is like what it comes down to. But it didn't go like to late rounds, so it's not like he was going deep into the fight and he was getting tired, and then it helped out.
Cheated.
And I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, I think that he still could have beaten him. Is all I'm saying. It's not so much that I just don't think that you can call DC the greatest light heavyweight just because he popped. Like I still think that he is the greatest. It's just he's a fucking douchebag. But a lot of douchebags are good at things, you know.
Yeah.
You think so?
What was that? Well, yeah, I mean, like.
So here's my question: what happens next with that whole division? Because DC is going to be a champion again. They're just going to give it back to him.
I honestly, I want to see what's his name, Gustafsson. He's been doing really well.
They're talking about.
He was gonna fight Jones.
He's going to fight that Volkan Ozdemir cat.
That'd be cool.
And then the winner of that'll probably fight
DC. Well, DC always takes like a super long amount of time off in between, so.
Yeah. Well,
that would make sense.
I think he has to now, regardless. He did get knocked fucking dead, so like that's a.
It wasn't that bad.
He's dead.
That's his first stoppage of his career.
Yeah, that's true.
And
he's also getting
traumatic
so old.
It's like a long, like the minimum suspension's long. The minimum
it's 6
medical
months.
suspension's after you get knocked out.
I think it's 6 months.
Yeah.
But I think Gustafsson could stop him. Honestly,
I think he could. I'm curious to see how he does against this Ozdemir dude. That
dude just drops people, dude.
He just flatlines guys.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
That's not the no time guy, right? That guy's heavyweight.
No time. That's the same guy.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, light heavy.
Yeah, no time. He's got the worst nickname ever. He's like super Russian? Like
he was talking
Eastern European.
He was like talking.
Just go Ivan Drago
shit
with it. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah, he's not very popular. It seems like Stipe. Stipe wasn't very popular. He's still not really that popular. And you always talk about who's gonna be like the next fucking champ. And you were right.
Yeah,
but like nobody.
I just saw it, like, because Kane is like he's done. I think Kane's done to be perfectly.
His body just fucking hates him.
I think if Kane comes back now, just because of how beat up he is,
everything about him is like fucked up.
Yeah, just because of how fucked up his body is. If he comes back now, I think Stipe takes him out.
I don't doubt it.
You just get to a point, and it's like I can't afford bionic limbs because they don't make them. And
Fabricio Verdum.
That's gonna be a really cool fight.
That fight's booked.
I like
that's
that.
That's gonna be a good one.
I like Derek Lewis.
I love Derek Lewis. I'm really upset that he lost to. He just lost recently to somebody.
Did he? I could have sworn he just won.
No, he lost.
He just beat Travis Brown.
Yeah, no, it was after that. He was after.
Was it like decision? Was he stopped?
I think so.
Oh, that's not good. Was it submission? That's not as bad. I can't deal with another knockout. Oh, I couldn't bear it.
He was in trouble in that Travis Brown fight, though.
For a second, yeah.
He got hurt.
Heavyweights do that weird shit, though, dude. Yeah. Even like with Stipe and Overeem.
Oh, yeah. Well, Overeem, I'm surprised Overeem didn't put him away. Overeem's a finisher. Like once you get blood into the water,
I think that maybe he was like a little fucked up too.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't put him away.
That and Stipe is just like he's that guy who seems like he puts enough time into the gym that when he's in that position.
Well, I heard an interesting theory because Stipe's got a giant fucking head. And like
interesting
they were saying
theory.
like no I think it was like Brendan Schaub was talking about like if you got a big ass head it's hard to fucking knock you out.
Yeah, I mean I guess that's true. But he was like
so much to hit, so much surface area.
If you look at Stipe's dome, like I have a big ass head. His head's bigger than mine.
Yeah, but he's also like a way bigger dude.
He's a way bigger dude.
He's bigger than I am. But like I don't know, he was on like Queer Street, but I feel like he trained so much that his body just muscle memory knows how to.
He just lost to Mark Hunt. He got TKO'd.
Are you fucking kidding me?
In
That's not good.
What round was it? In the 4th round, he got TKO'd.
Why are they doing a 5-rounder? Oh, they headline.
They were headliners in New Zealand.
Ah, that's not good. Mark Hunt's been kind of like out of the picture for a while. Yeah, I don't know. That's not good at all. He's fighting. I could see Verdum beating him anyway, just because like what ground game does Lewis have?
He's got some okay wrestling. He's good at getting up. That's the big thing for him.
Yeah, but dude, fucking Verdum is like.
Oh, Verdum's is a killer on the ground.
Yeah, that's like his thing. Like he literally he pulls guard at heavyweight. Yeah, you know how dangerous that is.
His last 2 fights, he hasn't done it. He's like
he kind of fucks around.
He's trying to like even fuck around trying to.
I feel like he doesn't really care to get the title back. I think he's just kind of like hanging out, collecting paychecks.
What happens if in that fight, Fabricio Verdum comes out and flying sidekicks Derek Lewis?
I think I come. That's what happens.
Just like he did to Travis Brown.
Yeah, but that was even better because like fuck Travis Brown.
Bruce Lee flying sidekick and hit Travis Brown right in his dumbass face.
He also got like super eye gouged in that fight.
Yeah, it went into his eye.
Like to like the middle knuckle.
That was so terrible.
It's real bad.
I think he showed me that actually.
He didn't like complain or anything. So like I guess it was just like
man.
One of those like
all that is man.
No, I don't think he felt it. I think
it was like one of those lucky things. Yeah,
like it slid just between like the orbital bone and the eye. It just went right in, right out.
Like, that's like the best way to hit anal. Like they don't even know it.
I was like Clockwork Orange in that shit. The old in out.
I was like Clockwork Orange. I was like, my eyes, my eyes.
Beat it with the giant penis.
I don't think it's this coming pay-per-view. It's the following one. Dillashaw Garbrandt.
It's November 7th.
That one. Joanna versus Rose.
That's the same one?
Same one. They just announced
that also has GSP and Bisping.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the three titles.
In the GSP Bisping fight. I'm
gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely way more interested in the Garbrandt.
Oh yeah,
especially after when they have Faber and Garbrandt on.
Well, I told you about that on Rogan. And
I listened to it.
They say some shit, dude.
They talk some heavy shit, like.
But they don't. They don't actually say anything that bad.
No, not just shit talking, but like
they say shit that sounds honest.
Ending that one guy's career in like training.
Yeah, but the way that they say it, like Faber didn't seem like he wanted to talk about it.
No, Cody definitely did though.
But I don't know if that was like promotion based or.
I don't know. But yeah, Faber was trying to downplay a lot of shit, and Cody was just.
Yeah, well, I mean, Faber doesn't fight anymore, so he's kind of like, I don't want to be like in the middle of this shit. I feel, whereas Garbrandt is like, I need to like promote just a wee bit now. Fuck that. It's like the smallest bowl in the world.
I know.
I just like light my fucking finger on fire while trying to
You get used to it.
Yeah, in a little bit. Got a few more minutes, maybe.
Yeah, but yes, I'm definitely interested in that. And I think Joanna Rose will be interesting.
Yeah, I think Joanna's gonna win that.
I think so too. I mean, because she's so good at getting back up. Because Rose has definitely got the edge on her on the ground.
Yeah, but I don't think she's gonna be able to hold her down at all. Especially now she's at like what American Top Team.
Yeah, I mean Rose did choke
She's
out.
a bunch of wrestlers, dude.
Yeah, Rose did choke out Karate Hottie.
Karate Hottie.
Yeah, great nickname.
Any
great looking
relation
woman.
to Scotty too?
Great,
No.
great looking woman.
No, she's
I was trying
real.
to bring it back to the things I could talk about relating to hairy men.
Hey man, I'm just saying. Back in the
No
day,
one
my
other.
friend in Florida had a trampoline. Well, I want to call him my friend. I kind of hated the kid, but he was like my neighbor.
But he had a
hung out a lot.
trampoline,
Some
so
kid I used
Yeah.
for his trampoline.
fair
Kind
enough.
of, and we used to do a lot of like fake backyard wrestling on it, or like when like that trampoline basketball came out, we used to do that too because he had like a basketball net, and we put it there so we could like do like triple flips and dunk it, whatever. And we would reenact wrestling matches, or like me and
Just
him
do
were
a
always
worm.
like, well, we would always be like Jeff and Matt Hardy if we did like tag teams, but we always like wrestle like the body pillow things that his mom had, because like we were gay, and then. I remember I used to like Sky Too Hottie for whatever reason, so I used to do the worm move.
But at that age, who did that guy? Was
Yeah, when you were a little kid.
that guy was built. To
I felt
kill
embarrassed. I'm glad
12-year-olds.
that we're all here.
No. That guy was built.
I think we were
to be
all
sold
tuning into
to
SmackDown
12-year-olds.
about in the early 2000s, late 90s.
I just thought like maybe now everyone else would be like, no, I never liked that.
No,
I don't give a shit. I did when I was a kid,
Too
too.
cool was the shit.
Probably
I used to always do the worm, and I used to do like that fucking elbow finisher, and I used to like The Rock a lot. I used to get like, this magazine.
You just
where-
dropped elbows on everybody.
Yeah, well, I had this
Love The
magazine.
Rock.
I had this it was a catalog really, and you can get like every wrestling thing ever. Like there was like 4 different Kane masks that were like different grade of like expensive.
Yeah.
But like the last one was like $100, and it was like
money as a kid.
it was like the fucking legit
Kane was my
mask.
fucking
oh,
favorite.
Dude, everyone.
Speaking of Kane, let's talk about how when we were kids, Kane was like
The
a
fucking.
shorter guy
No.
with long black hair.
He wasn't short. He was taller than Undertaker.
That was when you were a
No, he
toddler.
wasn't. No, when we first started watching, the original Kane was shorter than Undertaker.
Motherfucker, I got DVD footage. I talked about this.
Cut to a few years later, when this fucking bald motherfucker comes out of nowhere, take his mask off, and now he's like a fucking 3 inches taller.
When
than
he's
fucking
bald,
The thing
it's
is,
like
it's
he was
very
bald after I
visible when
stopped
he
watching.
became bald. I noticed.
It's a different person.
It's
a different guy.
Yeah, it's a different-
I don't believe that because
after
that dude was already well involved in WWE by that point. He was like Dr. Isaac Yankem.
Yeah.
He was the second
but he
Diesel.
wasn't Kane. Hold on.
They changed who played Kane like 2 or 3 times, I believe.
They did not.
They definitely did. I remember like there was at least one time that they changed.
No, we're gonna sell this right now.
Look at
Well,
that.
that's cool. You look it up.
There was
talking.
a fake Kane who
I'm
was
gonna
shorter.
go pee. You don't have any more beer inside, do you?
My dad might, but I don't know how much of that I don't want to take.
Can I steal one or no?
I'd split one if I can go get one in a second, but I don't want to waste time. Actually, no, because I gotta drive. Yeah, I do not believe Kane was a different person.
Oh, apparently Kane has a bachelor's degree in English literature.
That's why he was a doctor.
So there's that
No,
for
it's
you.
not.
No, it's just a bachelor's degree, Clifford. You don't make
I
a doctor.
corrected myself.
If that was true, I would be a doctor.
I corrected
So-
my. Well, at least he's closer than like. What's Dr. Phil got? He's not really a doctor.
I don't think Dr. Phil's anything.
Exactly. So he's higher up there than he is. Motherfucker Glenn Jacobs, or whatever the fuck his name. He'd been Kane. Ben has had been Kane. Or at least that's what the WWE wants us to think. Because I remember very vividly, it's like, oh my god, it's Undertaker's
God
brother.
damn it, I could be
He's-
wrong, Clifford.
Yeah,
could
I know.
totally be wrong.
I had a problem as a child. I looked a lot into this stuff.
All right, Clifford.
See, like, look at that shit. Look at this picture. He is taller. He is a taller
All
motherfucker.
right, Clifford. I may not be a doctor, but I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong. And I'm wrong.
That's you're probably doing better than most doctors at that point.
I don't know.
So I was right.
Clifford was right.
Been the
it's
same
one
dude.
guy?
One
It's the
guy.
same guy.
I could have
was-
sworn it
there
was like
was-
It's
two
such-
guys at
okay,
least.
Him taking all that hair off is such a drastic change.
Which, if anything, you would think would make him look shorter. But no.
Such a drastic change.
He's always been taller, though.
Yeah. I mean, I always thought he was taller, but I could have sworn it was like 2 or 3 different guys that played him.
He's 7 foot tall.
Is he really?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Undertaker's like 6'11".
I know they changed his backstory like at least a couple times.
Well, it's always been the same vague thing where he's Undertaker's brother, but there was a fire.
They changed it eventually.
But then the fire was fake, or like the fire only left mental scars. That's why when he finally took off the mask, all he had on was eyeliner. And was just an ugly guy.
Nice.
He's like, you know what? You're kind of ugly to begin with. Fuck it. Let's just show him your face.
Let's just talk about Mark Henry and the fist of a baby.
Who the fuck did Mark Henry have a baby with? So
That
I'm trying to
old
remember.
dirty bitch. I feel like John knows this.
He should
What?
know. Mae
Mark
Young.
Henry, his baby mama.
Mae Young. It was Mae Young.
Yeah.
Ugh.
They done birth a baby hand.
Cause I remember I used to play as Mae Young and WWE Network.
Fuck niggas up. All right.
Look at that.
Oh, jeez, that's a big ass.
Big hand. It's all grown up now.
It's all
What kind of baby do you think Mark Henry would have? He's a giant of a man.
It wouldn't be a hand, I thought.
Well, you don't know what he's got going on.
They probably only did it because, like, what was it?
Sexual chocolate.
That was his original thing. I preferred that.
What was that?
Then the world's strongest man.
I think he was for a little while.
He
though.
was.
Yeah.
He actually was.
Yeah,
but like,
he was for a little
if
while.
you didn't know that watching it, you were just like,
He thought it was a
fucking, like-
gimmick, but if you like research it, yeah, he was.
yeah,
the world's
he was like
strongest man
winning
for a little
competitions
while.
and
Yeah.
shit.
I feel like they also made his baby a hand because of like the Addams Family become like a popular movie at that point.
No. This was way later down the line.
Was it?
That was way later down.
I thought it was
the
like
line.
early 2000s. that movie was like late 90s.
No, it was like
Midnight.
2012 maybe.
What
No,
was?
dude, the hand?
The hand thing? Yeah,
No, that
was
was early 2000s back when I watched.
Yeah,
like,
That was
That
Attitude
movie
Era,
was
dude. Because
like-
I
that
stopped
was like
watching.
on the outs of the Attitude Era.
Yeah, because I stopped watching like shortly after that happened.
Yeah.
Google. Well, just 'cause I want to know.
Motherfucker,
When did Mae Young
I'm already-
give birth to a hand?
When did Mae Young give birth to a hand?
Oh, God, I love the internet. We live in the weirdest time period of all time. At one point, dinosaurs were just killing each other. Now we're trying to find out how a human gave birth to a hand.
But didn't really.
But there are people who think that they're
Wait.
plants, and
Yeah, it was 2000.
Yeah.
there you go. I was right. But not about Cain.
What is this?
Oh, Jesus. Is that like a...
Did it get worse?
Mae Young's
It got
son?
worse?
Oh, I actually just have this picture too.
It carried on past the birth? Oh my god.
Is that the weed I gave you?
What?
It says that
No,
the
that's
weed...
the one I bought today.
Oh, damn, that's good shit.
It is.
I like it.
At first I was like, this is all I get for this amount of money, and then like I smoked it, I was like, oh. So you
Alright.
weren't lying to me.
You already done the shit I gave you?
No, I still
Oh,
had it too,
damn.
but I was just like,
So
whatever.
I just want to point out that, like, in the world of professional wrestling, they have like a team of writers that come up with these stories. Somebody was sitting there and goes, you know, I got this idea, guys.
Mark Henry's gonna
Mark
fuck
Henry
a
is
hand
gonna-
A
into
super
Mae
old
Young.
woman.
Mark Henry's gonna.
We're gonna
fucking-
disgrace one
he's
of our
gonna-
like
Mark Henry is a large man,
Legendary.
and he's gonna split Mae Young like a fucking tree stump. and
more like Paul Bunyan.
she's gonna give
Turn
birth.
that powder to
she's
putty.
gonna give birth to a hand.
The Attitude Era.
And then in the top of all,
The hand came out, give him the middle
when
finger.
the hand goes up, we're gonna take Steve the intern back there and put him in a fucking suit and look like a hand, and the hand is now gonna be the world heavyweight champion.
But you can't see him.
Oh, I was gonna. Speaking, he's gonna be Shazam. No, he's not gonna be Shazam. But he was. The Rock was already. Do you know
supposed to be
Shazam and
Black
Black
Adam.
Adam?
Yeah.
He's supposed to be-
He's
yeah,
gonna be Black Adam.
Yeah, I know that.
supposedly.
If John Cena
And
was Shazam,
recently
I
there
would
was a
lose
thing.
my
There was
shit.
between two people was some actor who I don't know, and John Cena. For
I
the role
would
of
love it
Shazam.
if it was fucking John Cena.
Like I'm not. Even, I wanted
Make
to
the
happen.
movie a pro wrestling match. I don't even fucking care.
Okay. John Cena tweeted it. Okay, so they showed off the new iPhone today.
Yes, and he's like, "How do I log in?"
Apple iPhone X, Face ID. What am I gonna do with that? Because you can't see him.
John Cena's the
He's
man,
got
dude.
the best sense of humor.
Yeah,
How old is he anyway?
he's got to be like in his 40s.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's find out.
Let's go to the phones.
The magic of the
We've been there
internet.
constantly.
Hey
No.
man, you've been there constantly.
Me? I've been looking shit up. What the fuck are you talking, man?
Exactly, you've been looking shit up. Always on the internet. Just fuck with you, bro. Calm down.
You cannot understand my jokes. You can't see.
Look it up quicker, John.
I got sidetracked by some other John Cena facts.
Oh Jesus
God
Christ!
damn it. Where is his Wikipedia? Why is it?
I know. That's what I was looking for. It's hard to find.
I found it.
He's 40.
God damn it! I was just there.
That's it.
Look at his picture, dude.
His current
picture.
You gotta put this in the video.
Show it to John. That's gonna be like the picture for the episode.
His wife is 33.
Can you save that picture and send it to me?
Yes, I
It
can.
was the episode picture. Other than that, we all good in the conversation, guys?
I think we're all good.
I think we're all right.
I think we've spent enough time
Talk about
talking to
Earthang.
these fucks. What?
Dracardo.
Oh,
Signing
right.
out.
I'll have to
you
go
heard
listen to
it.
some Matchbox 20.
Baby.
All right. I'm gonna shut this off so we can start the circle jerk.
Do it.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.